New generation believe in them fables. Gangsta boogie on 2 turntables. So no love, so it's easy to hate it. Desecrated by the current and waited. Any given Sunday, so we y'all rated. The slave religion and them drugs infiltrated. Like that Don Chucky, baby. Keep coming back to live love life like I'm crazy. Keep it moving, rising to the top. Death first clean living, you don't stop. Revolution means change, don't look at me strange. So I care what people, all the rappers be saying. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. Harder than you think is a beautiful thing. Get up!
Chuck, man, that's what you gotta do. You got to tell them just like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause yo, let me tell you a little something, man. These brothers running around, hard, they get a little jealous, you know what I'm saying? Just like that, you know, they try to bring you down with them. But yo, Chuck, you got to tell them just like that.
So it's time to leave you a preview, so you too can review what we do. 20 years in this business, how you sell soul, she wins. People bear witness. Thank you for letting us be ourselves. So don't mind me if I repeat myself. These simple lines be good for your health. To keep them crime rhymes on the shelf. Live love life like you just don't care. 5,000 leaders never scared. All you notice is the moment they fear. Get up, still a beautiful idea. Get up, throw your hands in the air. Get up, and show no fear. Get up if y'all really care. We need 20 years, now get up.
Yeah, that's right. But public enemy number one in New York. Public enemy number one in Philly. Public enemy number one in D.C.
Harder than you think.
Public enemy number one in St. Louis. Public enemy number one in New Jersey. That's perfect. Public enemy number one in Cincinnati. Public enemy number one in Detroit. Public enemy number one in Oakland. Public enemy number one in Baltimore. Public enemy number one in Indiana. Public enemy number one in Alabama. Public enemy number one in Mississippi.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she tryna bless me like I said I do, like a sneeze. Please, for them trick to squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Low, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck in their head, and when I departed, I go and get it regardless. Draw like I'm an artist, and crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages of foreign menage. They sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it for Mariah. Love, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly, flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Gangsters moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. Was on my grind, and now I got what I deserve. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was raining? Flexing on these, somebody pop out on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. Rose, the captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type can the big cat, they grind like I'm broke. They live on my new, shit ride like my ghost. I'm running around my city with my hands to my toes. Cause these want me dead, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that little money, my son needs some milk. These try to take my life, they around get killed. You fuck around, get smoked. Cause these Philly top poor women don't around no joke. No, all I know is murder. When it come to me, I got young, that's rolling. I got throwing bees. I done did the DOIs, I done did the KODs. Every time shut up. If you hit me in your ass, I get your pussy stuck up. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Kept me down in MIA, and that heat game on wood. With that put my life on my feet, like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block, back on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same, they watch. Ain't no king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that bull, the same, that flop. I'm the same, from birth to them that braids that lock. The same, that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And these hating on me, waiting on me. Still on that hood, my Rolls Royce, so he ain't gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, I don't freak me, you and me. And when this beat, I turn my enemies to memories. We don't, they go for 40, ain't no 10 to key. Hold up, bro, turn rich. Love the game like me. And if I leave, they ain't done pretty. Gon' still my. It was something about that rolling when he first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that dope boy when he first touched that. I'm gone. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. Woke up this morning, feeling like Rocky. Back to myself, yeah, I'm up. Cocky. Take up all the chains, we can play a little hockey. You know we playing with the chopstick, how you leaking socket. Let me tell you about the story from Marachi to Versace. My partner pulled up, I had to separate up a box. Few bones on the side, and you know a little broccoli. In the car, got my own paparazzi. Stars on the ceiling, confidence on the trip. When I'm bad, that let me know you in the bill. Last time I hit the counter, my bail was a meal. Last time I hit the club, I could've bought the pill. I could hit him with the sauce. I said for a minute, like I feel it, and say get in my bag for a minute. Like where you been, young and bad for a minute. All them clowns when it was sad for a minute, but I'ma make it get on this, dawg. Like nothing else, I can ride a hit, dawg. I'ma need 5 bricks for the show, dawg. Plus another 20K just for flow, dawg. I done had 5 all I can take, dawg. I'ma show you how to kill 'em when they hate, dawg. Sometimes you gotta let it know, dawg. Sometimes you gotta, dawg. You gon' learn who, let you know. Y'all gon' miss, yeah. Bang, the yellow box, went to sleep, woke up, in the yellow watch. Do better, and it gon' hate more. You keep it solid, and it gon' flake more. Super music need a cake, 9 piece to the store, in a date. And I'm around 2-minute rap. Reason being, I don't around cap. See, the crime is way too many blood. What's the time, it ain't enough drug. Put my in the trenches with the phone. Still sleeping with the tunic by the door. Like, where you been, young? It was bad for a minute. All them clowns when it was sad for a minute. But I'ma make it get on this, dawg. Like nothing else, I can ride a hit, dawg. I'ma need 5 bricks for the show, dawg. Plus another 20K just for flow, dawg. I done had 5 all I can take, dawg. I'ma show you how to kill 'em when they hate, dawg. Sometimes you gotta let it know, dawg. Sometimes you gotta, dawg. Simply I can see it in their eye, dawg. Sit and wait on your demise, dawg. Couldn't walk a mile and they ain't decide, dawg. I'ma show it with you like some pride, dawg. You can't stop. You same pop. You know we brought out all the chains for the gold diggers, and we brought out all the things for the. You get money in this motherfucker too.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Alumni Field on the campus of Salem State University for tonight's men's lacrosse game between the Tigers of DePauw University and your Vikings of Salem State. First, tonight's starting lineups for the Tigers. Number 1, Jack Nicely. Number 6, MJ Cook. Number 12, Connor Gibson. Number 19, Jack Flynn. Number 22, Eli Fetterman. Number 31, Nick Webby. Number 34, Henry White. Number 35, Anthony Reinhardt. Number 36, Matthew Gargan. And number 40, Nick Wymuller. The Tigers are coached by Dan and Rose. And now, the starting lineup for your Vikings of Salem State. A sophomore from Marblehead, Mass, number 1, Trevor Gilligan. A senior from Gloucester, Mass, number 3, Lake Fleming. A junior from Burlington, Mass, number 4, Tyler Norton. A senior from Gloucester, Mass, number 10, Dakota Gerard. A junior from Beverly, Mass, number 11, Kevin Patori. A senior from Westfield, Mass, number 13, Ari Stumenis Kumantakos. A junior from Methuen, Mass, number 21, Aiden Hollingsworth. A junior from Peabody, Mass, number 24, Mike Zaro. A sophomore from Belmont, Mass, number 88, Jonah Seeger. And a junior from Saugus, Mass, number 99, Kyle Tomorrow. The Vikings are coached by Steve Driscoll. At this time, please remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Alumni Field on the campus of Salem State University for tonight's men's lacrosse game between the Vikings and DePauw University, all the way from Indiana. I'm Jess Burton. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's been a long time since the men's team played on Alumni Field, and they're going to look to pick up a win here tonight against an unfamiliar foe, the Tigers from DePauw University. The Vikings come into the game 1-6, 0-1 in conference. The Tigers are 4-3, have not yet started conference play. They will do so when they return to Indiana. Now with the opening possession, 4 15-minute quarters to get us to our final destination here tonight. That shot is ripped and saved by the Vikings goalie, Trevor Gilligan, a sophomore from Marblehead, Massachusetts, right down the road. Big scrum right at midfield, ball still not picked up, and now it is controlled by the Tigers. The Tigers in black jerseys, white numbers, yellow stripes on the side, not very Tiger-like. However, the Vikings are in bright orange and blue, numbering white outline along the letters. Both teams bravely in shorts here tonight, as the temperature is going to drop rapidly as the sun goes behind the building here behind us. You can see the shadows about a quarter way across the field, halfway on one side. It will be fully encompassed very soon. We'll be playing underneath the lights for most of this one. DePauw being patient on their second possession. Gilligan looks on. Fitzpatrick feeds it behind the net and back out. Eli Fetterman over the head of Paratori for the Vikings. Pass got there, then it's dropped, picked up quickly and shot wide of the net. Shot clock expires, ball rolls onto the softball field. The Vikings will take over. This is Miles DePress from Peabody, Mass. Push called against Jack Neasley from DePauw. Vikings drop the pass. Unable to keep it in bounds, says the official. Ari Kumatakos was there along the sideline for the Vikings, trying to keep it in. Now he defends MJ Cook, who advances the ball with a long stick, and it's knocked down and then lost by the Vikings. Good play between DePress and Kumatakos. Swung out from behind the net. Kicked back out. Quick passing from the Tigers, moving the Vikings defense. They get a shot off, and they score. It's 1-0 Tigers. That's snuck in the side of the net. Jack Flynn with goal number 1.
Tigers goal scored by number 19, Jack Flynn, assisted by number 12, Connor Gibson.
Save made by Gilligan off the draw. The Vikings have had trouble scoring here early on this season. Just one goal in their last one goal each in their last 2 games. A 28-1 loss to Maine Maritime and an 18-1 loss, most recently to Eastern Connecticut State. In their one win, they held their opponent to 1 goal, a 17-1 win over Mitchell. better than one goal already if they're going to win it. A fancy pass. And a second pass goes into the middle. DePauw back the other way with it. That shot wide. Down on the Vikings end. Hollingsworth was the target in the middle. He dropped the pass. That would have set him up for a nice shot. Near side wing for the Tigers. It's Lawless. They're just swinging it around, making the defense move and finding a seam when they can. Looking for one here. Hard pass out in front, over the top of the net. Connor Gibson has to back it out. High pass caught nicely by Fetterman. Spin move and knocked away. Big defensive play by Glenthana Doan. Earns the Vikings a possession as DePauw is knocking on the door. Kumantakos will travel into the corner and then dash hard at the net, but he's tripped up. Flag comes out and Ari is down. That was a hard hit. Took the legs out from under Kumantakos, and he will try to walk it off. Dropped, picked up, shot low, save made. Anthony Reinhardt standing strong. At the same time, drop into a knee to make that save. Pretty good chance for the Vikings on that one. But they come up empty, they have the ball back here. Long way to go, they restart from behind their own net. Giving off to Gilligan. He plays it upfield to Paratori. Long stick. Stick might be taller than he is. Size doesn't mean much in this sport. Some of the little smaller guys of stature have the most success. Getting a lot of scoring this season from Aiden Hollingsworth and Blake Fleming. They have 24 goals combined, 12 apiece. Dakota Gerard, the leading assist man with 5. That's knocked down. Vikings defense playing well here in the opening frame. Played 8 minutes. Pass middle and wide open. Buries it in the back corner. Connor Gibson makes it 2-0.
Tigers goal scored by number 12, Connor Gibson. Assisted by number 34, Henry White.
Vikes are giving up an average of 18 a game. Down here early by a deuce. Not without opportunities though. See if they can crack the code. But Tigers back on the attack here. Pass to Flynn, looks middle, fires it behind the net, then out front, and it slips out of the stick on the shot attempt. Fetterman lost it. And then the Vikings did. Back with DePauw. Kilpatrick. His pass off the mark. Gibson chases it down. Gibson fires. Save made by Gilligan. The ex-magician with some magic on that save. Starts play for the Vikings. Shooting as there was contact. Ball never made it to the net, bounced by it. Picked up by Kumantakos. He shoots wide. Really nice attempt by Ari. And he is down, limping again. Maybe from the initial injury. He's going to continue to try to work it out by walking it off. Easy for me to say. Now he's back with the ball. The adrenaline will take over here. Gets bodied up by Cook, has to give it up. Shot from a good angle, and a save is made. It was Lake Fleming with the shot. He liked the look he had, trying to sneak it inside the post, and Reinhardt made a nice save. Start for the Vikings. Cole making a huge impact on the soccer field this season, this fall. Shoved out of bounds there, lost the ball, it stayed inbounds, so play continues. And DePauw able to pick it up. Don't see Cole Hay get out-muscled very often. Did on that play. Save made right around the feet of Gilligan. He kept it from going beyond the goal line. Keeps it at a 2-goal game. That one was close. That's out of the reach of Hay. Scooped up by Kumatakos. Ari directing traffic. And goes low with the pass to Gerard. Kicks it out to Fleming, trying to create an angle, curls through one guy, contact up high as he let the shot go over the net, and it'll be DePauw ball. Upfield to Henry White for the Tigers. Clock down to 2:20 here in the first. Good ball game unfolding. time contact, and Kyle Tomorrow wins the battle, has the ball for the Vikings. The junior from Saugus gets the crowd riled up, fighting through the contact after the big time save. I'm not sure Gilligan can have a better save than that tonight. Ball is knocked away. Hollingsworth got double teamed, and they jarred it loose. It looked like Connor Gibson had a wide open net, and that's because he did before DePauw. But Gilligan across that crease, lightning fast, but not quick enough to save that one, as that was a rocket over his left shoulder, and that makes it 3-0. The goal by Henry White. Seconds left to play here in the first quarter, and the Tigers add to their lead.
Tigers goal scored by number 34, Henry White. Assisted by number 19, Jack Flynn.
Measley back into the center circle with White. They bark out a play. Tigers barking out plays. Not going to say they meow out plays. Ball is dropped, and Tomorrow showing some ferocity. Unable to come up with it are the Vikings, despite the tough effort from Kyle, and that shot sizzles by the net and out of bounds with 8.9 left. Three seconds left. They let it go at the buzzer. It goes in. And they count the goal. Eli Fetterman scores as time expires. I'm not sure
Tigers
about
goal
that
scored
one,
by number 22,
but they count
Eli
it.
Fetterman.
Refs talked about it.
Unassisted.
It's 4-0 after one. At this time during the break here in the first quarter, one reason why the Vikings are having trouble scoring goals this season, both on the field and maybe mentally off the field, is because of the tragic events that happened last year at the end of the Vikings season to their star player, Sam Chofee, unexpectedly an accidental suicide at the age of 22. He was a junior, a first-year player as a Viking, an ex-Marblehead magician, and Beverly Redlands. He scored 55 goals last year. Salem State University record. He set that record in their final game on Friday night to finish off the regular season. And on Sunday morning, Sam was found dead. He added 13 assists in the season for 68 total points, which was second on the team last year. And in their game versus Eastern Nazarene, he set a single game record with 11 points, 8 goals, which is a single game goals scored record, 3 assists, and a 27-2 win, which is also the biggest win in school history. We have about 10 seconds left for number 2, and we will be silent until then. 2 about to get underway. Teams have switched ends. The Vikings now will travel right to left in their attempt to get back into this one. 4-0 affair right now in favor of Indiana natives, DePauw University, from DePauw University. They're not all Indiana. It's fun to see these teams that we're unfamiliar with. Just got a chance to look at Occidental College from Los Angeles against the ladies Vikings team a couple weeks ago. There's an open shooting lane. They don't take it. As they were in the first quarter with the opening possessions, they're showing patience until that rip that goes above the crossbar just missed a few inches high. Shot from Flynn. Flynn opened to goal scoring here tonight. Put his team up 1-0. 4 separate goal scorers have scored for the Tigers. See if Lake Fleming can get going here in the second. Or their other leading scorer here, Aiden Hollingsworth, brother of Kaya Hollingsworth. She plays for the women's team and is the Lady Vikings goalie for hockey in the winter. Twins from Methuen. Kumatako stays on his feet. Another flag comes out as he gets hit over and over again. Still limping. And Ari's taking a beating here. The opening minutes of this one. The Vikings will have a power play here. MJ Cook heads to the penalty box. Big opportunity here for the Vikes to get on the board. Paratori shoots wide. Shot had some speed behind it. Just a little wide to the left. Here's Fleming. Gives it up. Quickly controlled by Paratori as he had the defender Nelson right on him. Hard contact. Vikings able to keep it. And they score! It's Hollingsworth as he gets drilled. Vikings are on the board. It's 4-1. Hollingsworth's 13th goal of the season. Now the team leader. .249 into the second quarter. The Vikings strike. It's Hollingsworth and Neasley on the face-off.
Viking goal scored by number
Bounces off
21,
Neasley's stick,
Aiden
picked up by
Hollingsworth.
Clinton Unknown.
Assisted by number 13, Aristomenes Koumentakos.
Back to full strength after the goal. They make the most of the opportunity, do the Vikings. Turnover. Deprez launches. Gave himself a little tap on the head after that one. There's a big takedown. Deprez checks easily to the turf. Tigers will keep the ball. Fetterman plays the point, looks around, ball travels behind the net. They have two out in front, they find one of them, save's made. Off Gilligan's body and into the crease, denying Sean Lawless. Clement, sharp pass from the Tacos. Has a defender on him. He's trying to break free of Nelson. Spins. And Nelson stays with him. I think he just told him his shoe was untied. Pointed down at his laces. Now directing his own team. Looking out front. Had a man, and it's off the stick of Cole Hay. Cole's had a little trouble securing the ball here in the first half. Gerard runs into a couple bodies, now lays a short pass out front that doesn't connect with Hollingsworth. Chased down by Reinhardt. Gets rid of it on a hop through three Vikings. The ball's still loose. Gerard picks it up, wins the battle against the bigger Lawrence. A bad play by Reinhardt. That pass intercepted. Hay tried to, I think, find somebody behind the net. It was going to be a long pass, and that stick by Garrigan starts transition, and they miss from point blank range. Gibson puts it by the net. Tigers keep it. Quick restart. 9 minutes to play before halftime. Flynn looks middle. Gibson drops it. Shot it before he had it. To midfield on a hop. Koumentakos picks it up. Some hard contact. Ari plays through it. And a whistle from the backside official. Timeout.
Timeout called by the
By
Vikings.
the Vikings. 8.5 minutes to play before halftime. It's 4-1. Tigers lead it. Vikings with possession out of the timeout. Tacos delivers it behind the net to Gerard. Back out to Norden. Passing middle, knocked down, ball's loose. Picked up by the Tigers. Long pass from the crease to midfield. Easily controls with Jack Flynn. Denied in front. Gilligan got enough of it. Back to the point. Kilpatrick. They work it out in front. That one might have hit the post. Gibson with the attempt. Flag comes out against DePauw. Play of game call. Fetterman in the box. Vikings have a power play goal here tonight. They're only one, looking for another. It from long distance, save on a hop, and then it bounces out of bounds. Fleming gonna have another try at it. This one bounces into the chest of Reinhardt. Bouncing ball. Garrigan couldn't find it, now picks it up and feeds it over to Flynn, who will settle things down for the Tigers. Again, 4 different goal scorers for the Tigers tonight. They've shared the wealth. But Flynn and Gibson have been close for goal number 2. Gibson waits out in front of the net now. This is Fetterman, he has one. Back to Flynn. There's Gibson out in front, and the door is closed on him. Gilligan makes another nice save. Good defense by the Vikings, making White back out. Mike Zarro in on that play. Shot goes high past the corner of the net, out of bounds. 30 seconds on the shot clock for the Tigers. It's a long possession. Flynn and White play catch. Out to Fetterman, Gibson. Those are the 4 goal scorers. Stabbed at and caught by Flynn. He shoots near side wide as the shot clock expires. Vikings ball. A long, empty possession for the Tigers. Can the Vikings turn it into points on the other end? chip away at this lead a bit. Here's Fleming. Receives the pass. He and Hollingsworth, the dual threat. Vikings bunch up in the middle. They're going to look for some separation. One-on-one here. Who's going to break free? It's going to be Kumantakos to take it himself. He looks across the crease for Gerard, and they can't connect. Not a lot of help for Ari on that play. It was an isolation play, but I think more was supposed to happen from his teammates in terms of spacing out, giving him somebody to target. Vikings ball once again. We like that call from the official. Kumantakos goes down, and the opposing player Nelson fell on that ankle that he's been limping on. And he has shown some toughness so far tonight. This would really put a cherry on top if he can get through this one. He fell right on the back of that leg. Training staff up to check on Kumantakos, a senior from Westfield, Mass. Rises back to his feet, but that ankle is not doing well. As you can see, not putting nearly any pressure on it now. Helped off on both sides. He's toughed it out so far. He took that hard hit. He was undercut as he attacked the goal in the first quarter. Came up limping after that. He's been down a couple times in between these two. But that was just the worst case scenario with the player ending up falling on the back of his leg. And Ari sheds the gloves on the bench, has his head down, and is grabbing at the left ankle. Play continues for the Tigers out in front. Save made. Gilligan might have hit him off the helmet. Gibson drops it again. He's actually doing the Vikings favors. He's playing that middle position. He's dropped a few passes, and he's had 3 shots that Gilligan has saved from point-blank range. And Norden gets shoved. Easy call. MJ Cook, who has already spent some time in the box, may end up going back here tonight. He's a physical player. Norden sends it to Fleming. 2:20 left in the first half. Low scoring game, which means the Vikings are in it. They give up 18 per game. There's a shot that's wide from Norden. 18 doesn't look like it's in the cards here tonight for the Tigers. Unless something changes. The Vikings defense is playing really well, and so is Trevor Gilligan. DePauw didn't have the angle and tried to spin move off the body. He had the left side. They were giving it to him. He tried to go right. Here's Gibson out in front. This time he gives it up, and they score. Jack Flynn with wide open net and finishes, and DePauw is not happy with himself because that turnover is on him. He refused to go left, coughed it up, and they took it 3/4 length of the field for goal number 5. The second for Flynn. minute and a half left.
Tigers goal scored by number 19.
That's the
Jack
only goal
Flynn,
scored here in the
assisted
second
by
quarter.
Number 12, Connor Gibson.
Jack Neasley, and they're trying to change that. That is in. There was massive contact around the red line. Kyle tomorrow absolutely laid the wood, but the play continued into a goal. So count it, it's 6-1, and that's 2 goals in about 5 seconds. Didn't see who scored that one because I was watching the car crash that had happened about 25 yards.
Tigers goal scored by number 12, Connor Gibson, assisted by number 19,
There's
Jack
Gibson
Flynn.
cashing in for his second of the night. He finally does. Many opportunity at it. Makes it 6-1, and we've got a timeout called, I believe, by the Tigers.
Timeout.
Game script is the same right now. The first and second quarters. Flynn on the board first, Gibson on the board second for the Tigers. White and Fetterman in between the two of them. A minute 6 left before halftime. You mentioned at the top, the Vikings have scored just 1 goal in their previous 2 games. It's a weird way to word it. 2 goals combined in their last 2 games, 1 in each. Stuck on 1 right now. Expecting a better output here tonight. And so far, not getting it. But a lot of time left, and this is still a close game. You do feel like the Vikings are in it, despite the difference on the scoreboard. Playing hard. They don't seem outmatched. Need to stay home defensively. The last 2 goals, they've gotten caught off their spot. And Gilligan has gotten turned around a bit. When they've defended well in front of him, he's been able to pick them up and make the saves. Pass out in front around a screen. Gibson gets hit from behind, knocked out by Hay. Back up top. That one's a rocket that goes high. 33.6 left. Kilpatrick with the shot attempt, trying to join the scoring party. Saved by Gilligan. He got a piece, deflected it wide of the net. That one gets by him, but stays on the ground. And tomorrow, oh no, Seeger covers up. What a huge play by Jonas Seeger to save a goal there. 9 seconds left for the Vikings, and Fleming lays it out in front. It's loose, picked up by Reinhardt, but Fleming's down. And a push called against the Tigers with 2.6 left. They're going to have a chance here to beat the buzzer. Fleming fires. And save made right into the stick of Reinhardt. So it's 6-1 at the break. About 10 minutes on the clock. We'll be back. Hope you'll join us. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter about to get underway. It's no warmer out here after 10 minutes, that's for sure. Sun is down, lights are on, and we are ready to go here. Six to 1 after the first half. Ball is dropped out in front. Defense for the Vikings playing really well tonight. Flynn has 2 goals, Gibson has 2 goals, Fetterman has 1, and White has 1. And Hollingsworth for the Vikings. Make it 7-1, that's another one for Fetterman. 48 seconds into the third quarter.
Tigers goal scored by number 22, Eli Fetterman. Assisted by number 1, Jack Nicely.
They swing it around to Gibson out in front. Oh, picked up off the turf by Gilligan. What a save. Defense and Gilligan keeping the Vikings in the game. 4 goals given up in the first, 2 in the second, 1 already here in the third, but that's way better than they have been in the past few games. Giving up 18 and 28 goals in their previous 2. Defense wants a win. Offense just is not helping them out here tonight, struggling again. Stuck on the lone goal. That's off the side of the net. It looked like it went in, but it just rattled the webbing from Flynn. Here is DePauw. This time he splits the defenders and hangs onto the ball. He was upset with himself after a turnover in the second that resulted in a goal late for the Tigers. Tyler Norton takes a couple of whacks from the defender, hangs onto the ball, comes near side to DePauw. Sticking his left hand, has it knocked away, lost his shoe. Scooped up behind the net by the Tigers. Long pass right to midfield and knocked away by the Vikings. Doan makes the play and picks it up. Oh, then loses the ball behind him, slipped out of the net on his stick, and the Tigers have it. Wind whipping now, trying to keep my voice above what I know is a windy microphone. down low behind Gilligan. Now right out in front, Gibson drops it and gives the Vikings a moment to collapse on him. Tigers closest to it, they restart. Vikings have their defense packed in. That is flung wide right. A hard shot from Kilpatrick. 20 on the shot clock. The defense yells out to the offense. Given up. Shot launched high. Stays in the field of play. The Tigers will sub a few players off. Looks like at least 3. And the shot clock expires. We've seen a few long, empty possessions for the Tigers. They take a lot of time off the clock before they decide what to do with it. And that fact as well keeps the Vikings in the game. Let's see if they have a quick strike in them here. Past the defender, and they do. They score. Very Tiger-like. They pounce on the opportunity on the turnover, and it's Kilpatrick who puts it by Gilligan to make it 8-1.
Tigers goal scored by number 17, Colin Kilpatrick, assisted by number 1, Jack Isley.
Tigers continue to expand their lead over the Vikings. Picked up by Kyle tomorrow. He's playing very hard here tonight. Saugus, Massachusetts native, a junior here. One of the more ferocious defenders on this Vikings roster and maybe in the MASCAC. Excuse me, in the Little East Conference. As conferences change between sport and sport here. Lose my place at times. The girls are in the MASCAC, right? We've had 4 consecutive girls games in between men's contests here at Alumni Field. Good catch by Nicely. Say, caught it nicely. Gibson picks it up, swings it nicely, cross field to the top of the key. That shot stays low and rifles past the goalie, out of play. Tigers will keep it. Gibson, contact out in front, the ball drops, loose just outside the crease and picked up by the Vikings and Doan. Doan has had some big plays here this evening. Oh, flipped up in a full 360 barrel roll. And Matt Kumataku is back in the game and back It is. My goodness, this kid plays hard. I didn't expect him to even come back. And as soon as he gets back in there, he's splitting a triple team and spinning like a top. Actually looks like he's walking better than he did before. The pass intended to go across the crease, stolen away by the goalie. And Reinhardt starts his team upfield. Gibson spins off a defender and it hits the crossbar and ricochets up to the sky. Bounces out of play with 7 minutes to go in the third. Two goals scored here in the third quarter for the Tigers. They have a 7-goal lead. That shot got deflected. Never made it to the goalie. Scooped up by Tomorrow. He's going to keep that ball away from the defender trailing him. Looks to his right, has his man. Fleming shoots. Denied. Fleming picks it up, circles around, and he will not be denied. He puts it in, and the Vikings finally see a 2 spot on the scoreboard for the first time in 3 games.
Let's go, go!
Which is wild to say out loud.
Let's go, Vikings!
8-2. The Vikings have a little more left in them. We know there's
Viking goal scored by number 3, Lake Fleming, unassisted.
The 2 goals tonight scored by Fleming and Hollingsworth, each of their 13th of the season. Pass across, there was space, but the ball was on a hop, picked up by Flynn. Fetterman, 22 Fetterman. This is Flynn, far side. Whips it behind the net there, looking out in front. Fetterman with the catch. Gibson weaves in the middle. He's in there with Kilpatrick. The ball gets to the turf with 20 on the shot clock. Gibson fires. Save made. Rebound. Gibson picks it up over the net. Pass out in front. Denied. Blocked. And we've got an injured player. The shot is blown off. Clinton Doan was the player down. But Gilligan made a great save, and then the Tigers fired it back out in front. And Gibson's second opportunity, I think Doan was the one who knocked it down. Maybe wore it. And another big-time defensive stand by the Vikings, and good play in net by Gilligan. Keep the lead, a respectable one, and also attainable, but plays and passes like that are not going to help the Vikings. Comes Cook. Pass across the field. Fetterman controls, gives to Flynn. See how patient they are here with it. A few new players file on, and we're down to the 4-minute mark. Flynn shoots, save, Gilligan. Up the near sideline, past the defender, goes Mike Zarro. And timeout called by the Vikings as they get the ball into the attacking zone. We will take a moment as well and be right back. All right, Vikings ball out of the timeout. Kumatakos with 2 bad ankles. Just kidding, is out there. Likes have it behind the net. Gets it back, gives it back. Fleming shoots. Save made. Reinhardt takes it off the shoelaces. Long pass up ahead, off the stick of the intended target, and Tomorrow slaps it forward. And chopping wood down on the stick of Flynn, and he's whistled for it. A little too much from Tomorrow on that one. Flynn gets out in front, bounces up over the net, shot from nicely. Middle. Shot goes low. They're trying to bounce it by him. Gets past the net. 2.5 minutes to play in the third. In the quarter, it's 2-1. Tigers on the scoreboard. It's 8-2. Comfortable lead. But it does feel within reach. Vikings Vikings need a big fourth quarter coming up. A goal here would help them. Zorro keeps it. Finally has it knocked away from him and can't find it. Picked up by the Tigers, and Zorro trying to do too much with it on that possession. Probably should have given it up. Nicely. He passes. Kilpatrick gives it back to him. Vikings coach Steven Driscoll not having one of his teams at the no way that should happen. Last possession of DePauw. As they say in basketball, get it to a guard. Vikings will have it at midfield. 1:10 left. Dakota Girard doesn't feel the pressure from behind him. He was going north, and from South Dakota came the pressure. 45 seconds left to play in the third. Tigers make a few changes for the final few seconds. Half a minute. 16-second differential between game and shot clock. They can wear it down. They don't need to. They score on that. A sharp pass out from behind the net. It's White delivering the assist. Finished off by Gibson, I believe. It might have been Fetterman. Lost track on the celebration.
Tigers goal scored by number 19, Jack Flynn. Assisted by number 34,
Flynn. That's a hat
Andrew
trick
White.
for Flynn, and he has it here again. 5 seconds left. Shots blocked. Tomorrow, who else picks it up, and that will end the third quarter. Vikings trail by 7 after 3. It's 9-2. 15 minutes left to play. goal better than they have been in their previous 2 games, but they need to be better than that. Can they score a few more here in the fourth, excuse me, to take momentum into their next game? The offense needs a spark. Who can give it to them? And can they find it right now? The women's lacrosse team picked up a 10-9 win. Love to go 2 for 2 on 2 comeback wins. Can they get it done? One-on-one. And DePauw, poor start to that attack as he dropped the ball. But here's Fleming. And a whistle goes against the Vikings. Not sure what the call was on that one, but DePauw unhappy with himself once again. He'll have to shake that off. Long season ahead. A lot of lacrosse left. Can't get hung up on individual plays. Pass to the wing, they look middle, and it goes wide. Flynn looking for another. Wallace is in the middle if they want him. He shows. They give it to him. One-timer. I think off the back of the defender. Pretty sure that hit Cole Hay in the back. Here comes Tomorrow and the Vikings. Defense closes on him. He gives it up. Gerard tries to scoop it off the turf and loses it as it pops out of his stick. Long pass to Kilpatrick. He can't handle it. Tomorrow comes in after Doan couldn't pick it up off the ground. And here's Hay. Fleming off the bench to Gerard. Hollingsworth takes a hit, tries to kick it out to Fleming, overshoots him. Here come the Tigers. Flynn has it knocked away. Zorro playing tough defense, tries to lay a body into Flynn on that one. Ball jars loose. It's Gibson. Dropped again, picked up, shot, and scored. Matthew Garrigan. A frenetic play ends up in the back of the net for Garrigan, the Lake Forest, Illinois native. Has the 10th goal of the night for the Tigers, and they lead it by 8.
Tiger goal scored by number 36.
Tigers
Matthew
win the draw.
Garrigan.
It's nicely. They score! Wow. Did you have time to exhale? 11-2. That is how you execute. Bang, bang, bang. 9-goal lead, the biggest of the night for the Tigers.
Tigers goal scored by number 34, Henry White, assisted by number 1, Jack Nicely.
Henry White with the goal. Second of the night. Gibson dropped it. He was thinking about shooting. Flynn will let it go. Rolls past the net. Possession kept by the Tigers. Shot fake, pass behind the net, up top, Kilpatrick, can't bury it. Out in front to Flynn, knocked down, picked up, and then Vikings player Zaro gets shoved around and took a shot up high. And the ref will stop play. You have a penalty against the Tigers for that hit. It'll go against Gibson. Power play opportunity for the Vikings. They've scored one today. Gumatakos thought he caught it. Thought he shot it, and had dropped to the turf prior to both. Off the stick and out of bounds. Vikings ball. It's 10:05 left to play. Back to Fleming. He'll take a chance from long distance. Comes up empty. Fleming cuts, pass out of reach. Picked up by the Tigers. That is a terrible pass by Reinhardt, and then it's kicked out of bounds by Nelson. Well, they want that 10 seconds, not even. They want that 7 seconds back in their lives. That was awful. Hollingsworth defended. Continuing to get pushed off his line. Cannot make any progress towards the net. That is hard-nosed defense by the Tigers. At Webby, not giving an inch to the leading goal scorer for the Vikings. Hollingsworth down on the turf. Whistle blows. Gerard has it to restart for the home team. Tacos takes what they give him on the left side, and then has it ripped away. He returns the favor, scoops it up, spins, and hits the deck. Throws it on net from the turf. Picked up by Gerard, and he's in a foot race with Reinhardt out of the net. Gerard gets there first. The Vikings keep the ball. Reinhardt has to race back in the net, and he just gets there. Denies Hollingsworth. Are you kidding me? How did he get back in time? What a play by Reinhardt. Flynn net. That shot is ripped right back in his direction into the soccer net. Pass knocked down. Hunter Thomas, a freshman from Schwenksville, Pennsylvania, in the game. Saved by Gilligan. Line it up the whole way from Flint's stick. Tomorrow calls on the contact, and oh no, that's Seeger. Calls the contact forward, takes it, but then loses the battle. And now Seeger screaming to his teammates for help. I mean, you can hear that one. And that right there shows the disconnect right now between this team and the players on this team. That is why they have 4 combined goals in their last 3 games. They need to get on the same page. And quickly, mind you, because April is approaching, and that means conference play. Last year, the team only had 16 guys. 20 this year on the roster. It is a small group. They are a family. Stephen Driscoll will tell you that. They need to start acting like one. Families bicker and argue, but at the end of the day, they help each other out when it counts and matters the most, and that's what this team needs to figure out how to do. With it. There are some fans of Josh Connolly in the crowd tonight, wearing number 0 for the Vikings. That shot from Kumatakos blocked, and he lays out trying to poke at the defender and just ends up with more turf burns. Ari, man, the kid plays so hard. And they score on the other end. Jack nicely beats Gilligan. But shows some restraint and decides that it's not the stick's fault, that the Vikings are down 12-2. Not sure if we have running time at 10 minutes in the men's game. It doesn't look like it, or the clock will probably be moving. Maybe it's 12. Not sure if we'll find out. It's 10 goals in the women's game.
Tigers goal scored by
Nicely
Swan.
off
Jack
the
nicely
draw, tries to bounce up in the corner.
Gives.
Gets by the net. We got 5 minutes left out here in what feels like November. Out in front, they score. Goal scored by Sean Lawless. The junior from Winnetka,
Tigers
Illinois,
goal
has
scorer
been
number
hanging out in the
42,
middle
Sean Lawless,
of the
assisted
field,
by
of
number
the
34,
semicircle for a while,
Henry
looking
White.
for his chance. They finally find him, and he does not miss. 13-2, Tigers lead. 4-0 after one, 6-0 at the break. And now, 4-1 and 6-1, and now out of hand. They put in 5 here in the fourth quarter. Jab step, creates some space, and he just misses. Fetterman looking for a Hattie. Oh, whack to the back of the head. My goodness. Luckily there's a helmet there. Back to Gilligan. He tries to start things, trying to find tomorrow at midfield. He had to pick it up because he was defended well and just launch into the attacking zone. Almost like a clearing play in hockey. Just get it down there and hope there's no icing. Just dump it in, but the Tigers pick it up and they are already back down on the other side of the field. Honestly, the game felt within reach for the Vikings for a large majority of it. Not here in the fourth, though. That hits the crossbar, and oh my goodness, how does that stay in play just on the side of the net? No, y'all can't see it, but around the perimeter of the field, there's high netting, and that just barely kept in, and it would have ended up in a driveway had it not. That was a hard bouncing ball. Those lacrosse balls are unforgiving, especially the vehicles in their way. Paratori cannot pick it up off the field, but takes a lot of contact in the process of trying to do so, and the whistle goes in their favor. Fleming to Connolly, and he drops it, and his friends are going to let him hear about it. It seems like Connolly has probably about 10 to 15 people in the stands just here to see him. There aren't many left because it's pretty cold out here. They are, though, and they wanted their buddy to catch that and score. However, in the process of breaking that play down, the Tigers have scored again. It is 14-2 with a minute and a half left. And for the Vikings, unfortunately, what's going on in the stands looks like more fun than what's going on out on the field. 12-goal lead.
Tigers goal scorer by number 12, Connor Gibson. Assistant by number 31, Nick
Road
Whitty.
trip out east is over with or not after tonight. But they have come to Salem, Massachusetts and made the most of their opportunity for their 5th win of the season. Returning home or not, moving forward, they will be 5-3 overall. The Vikings will be 1-7 overall. And they will be searching for a way to score goals, create offense going forward. If the score sticks the way it is, they have doubled up their goals scored amount from the last 2 games with just 2. Where will the scoring come from other than Hollingsworth and Clement? We will find out as the season moves along. That shot goes wide of the net. Gilligan, though, has been outstanding. Got to give him the props tonight, even though that one beats him for the 15th of the night. Gilligan has kept them, or did keep them in this for a while through the first 2 quarters. The defense should be pretty proud of the way they played for at least the first half. There are positives to take away from tonight's game, but they're on the back end. And the D and the goalie can only do so much. You got to score in this sport. 24.6 seconds left.
Tigers goal scored by number 1, Jack Nicely, assisted by number 34, Henry White.
Nicely with 2 second-half goals for the Tigers. And that will do it. The Tigers will hold the ball and let the clock run out. With 7 seconds left. The teams will dap up, shake hands, and we are going to get out of here. I'm Jess Burton. Thanks for watching tonight. The final 15-2. DePauw. Pow. They take down the Vikings.
Margaritaville Cross. Margaritaville Cross.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, it was.
Chair.
You're probably thinking like stool, bench.
Everything but chair.